Hello and welcome to this edition of the Jitsi Community Call. As usual, we'll go around the table. Anyone to share some updates?
Yeah, I can mention about the OS on top window on the Electron app. I'm not sure how much of interest that's going to be to the community, but I know some people are using it. So basically we noticed that, and I think we've mentioned that before in the previous community calls. So basically the thing is the new Electron versions have a little bit tightened security, and the OS on top implementation was basically not working at all there because it was accessing the host page and the meeting to get the video stream directly and use it in another window, which was not working anymore. We had a significant effort in order to find another option and migrate to something else. So what we were testing and what we were trying to do is actually use the browser's native picture-in-picture implementation to bring up a similar behavior. That turned out to work well, I would say. The styling is a little bit different than what we had before because we have some browser limitations there. Basically, the unmute and hang up buttons and some other buttons, they are rendered purely from the browser and you cannot change the styling. But other than that, as a functionality should be very similar, probably the same in most cases. So we successfully implemented this thing and we have released. So the changes are mostly in the Electron SDK and Jitsi Meetings itself. We have new versions of the Electron SDK already published to NPM and in master with all the changes. There were a few more features from the SDK that was causing problems with new Electron versions. I believe power monitor utilities that we have there, and also now I don't recall the third one very well. I would say the pop-ups config, but maybe I'm wrong on that. You can see in the history of the repo itself. What is not finished is actually the most important part probably. So the Jitsi Meet Electron app itself, I haven't yet got the chance to update everything to use the latest SDK and to update Electron. So basically the legacy OS on top will work on the current app. But yeah, very soon we'll do another, we'll actually update the SDK Electron, and we're gonna need to have a little bit of code that handles the new picture-in-picture changes there in the app. But that's gonna be the final step basically. And I think that's all for me.
Anyone else?
We've been working on a new tool for doing the transcriptions using OpenAI. It runs in a Cloudflare worker. So if you're comfortable having this run in Cloudflare, then that's an open source project that's in the Jitsi repo.
Thank you, Jonathan and Christo. Yeah, we'll be doing a Jitsi release soon and probably a new stable release with that. And I think that covers all we had to update. The floor is open for questions. Any questions from the community? No? All right. So that's all for today. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Or is it? Christmas time in 2 weeks. No, just before Christmas. Okay. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.